The FTTH Council Europe today presented its outstanding contribution to the Acceleration of FTTH in Europe Award to UK-based Gigaclear. I'm delighted to be joined by the company's Chief Executive, Matthew Hare. Matthew, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the award. I've got to ask you, how did it feel when your name came out?
Well, Brian, thank you very much for saying, and it was fabulous, obviously. I mean, what a great recommendation, what a great acknowledgement of what we've managed to do in the UK with Gigaclear. And fantastic that we've been picked out from all of the people from Estonia to Belarus who could have been picked, and they've picked us. Fabulous. Thanks very much.
No, it's great, and the UK does have some unique challenges. Tell us about some of the hurdles you've overcome since you started, I think, 2010?
Yeah, we started in 2010, just me on my own, so, really came from nothing, and we've now built up to a business of over 200 people, over 15,000 customers, and the challenges have been, really down to how do you finance an infrastructure business from the ground up with, from nothing? How do you, build a market position where people are willing to trust you with their broadband, and they've never heard of Gigaclear? I mean, they have now, and of course with this award they'll have heard of it even more, but they hadn't heard of us at all to begin with. And then it's actually the operational issues of actually building new infrastructure comes with a whole series of challenges, because bluntly you have to dig up all the roads.
Yes, and you're saying that now they've heard of you. What's the kind of next step? Where do you go from here?
Well, there's just an awful lot more to do. So there's 30 million properties in the UK, of which about 500,000 only have full fibre right now, of which we do about 10%. So, honestly, there's the other 29.5 million properties to build. We only do rural, so we only do the rural bits, but that still leaves you with, 5 or 6 million properties that are in properly rural areas that we could be serving, that right now nobody's giving them fibre to. So it's just a lot more of the same. I know that's slightly boring. Repeat, but that's what we're going to do.
And in the process of what you've discovered and the experiences that you've been through, is there anything that you would say to our colleagues in Europe trying to do the same thing with rural areas?
Yeah, I mean, there are some great opportunities with rural that are very different to urban. I mean, it does cost more to build these networks, but the enthusiasm of the people who live in and work in rural areas is massive, because they honestly generally feel very left behind by pretty much any other technical development. And if you take fibre into their home or into their business, you're catapulting them right to the front of the queue, and they love it. So, they are very loyal, they are very enthusiastic, they are really keen to help. And you need to harness that while at the same time bearing in mind, this is a commercial endeavour, so you need to be focused on making sure you're building infrastructure that's going to be there for a long time, that investors are keen on supporting.
Okay, well, congratulations again, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much, Brian.
So, award-winning Gigaclear, bringing a lot of satisfaction out in those rural areas in Europe.